welcome to Mornings with MJ. Today I'm going to show you my typical core routine. I do this a couple times a week. It takes about 20 minutes, but we'll just do one set, so hopefully it'll take about 10 minutes. And you're going to need your ball if you have one. If not, I'll show you some modifications. We're going to start with push-ups. So if you're on the ball, your feet are on the ball. If you don't have a ball with you, you can put your feet or your knees on the floor. Get into our push-up position. I do my first few with my elbows in. I go with my elbows in until I can no longer do any push-ups, and then I change my position. So here we go. We're going to do 15. 1, keeping our body straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale on the up, inhale on the down. 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to switch my hands to wide. You can too. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you're exhausted, just hold the push-up position. 14, 15. Excellent. Okay, let's come to standing. We're going to do lunges. So if you have a ball, your back foot is on the ball. If not, you can just keep your foot on the floor like this. We want to square our hips to the front. You can put your hands on your hips, up to the side, wherever's comfortable. And we're going to roll the ball back, or if we're on the floor, just lower our bodies down to our knee gently touches the floor. If you're on the ball, your knee won't touch the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, pull into your core. 3, check your posture. 4, 5, look to see that your knee is in line with your ankle. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, squeeze your core. 11, 12, pull your inner thighs towards each other, that will help balance. 14, 15, switch sides. When we squeeze our legs towards each other isometrically, brings our balance back to our center. Helps. Okay, here we go. Get balanced. Pull into your core. Check your position of your head. Make sure it's in line with your spine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, make sure your toes are pointed forward. 6, 7, if you need to rest, just rest. 8, and pick it up when you're ready. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. If that gets too easy for you, you can either up the amount of reps you're doing to 20, or you could add in some dumbbells and curl as you go down, or press as you go down. It'll work your upper body. Okay, our next one is plank. So you're going to be on the floor. You don't need your ball for this one. And we are going to do plank on our elbows first, forward plank. And I usually do it for a minute on each side, but for this video, we're just going to do 30 seconds. So get into position. I've got my timer ready. Elbows on the floor. We don't want to squeeze our hands. Just relax our hands on the mat. Shoulders over our elbows. Legs up behind us. Nice straight line. Squeezing into our cores. Here we go. Relax your fingers, squeeze your core, squeeze your bum. Don't let your legs get lazy. Pull them tight. Everything should be engaged here. You want to get your money's worth. No one's checking to make sure you're doing it right. It's only helping you. Good. 5 more seconds. And then we're going to roll onto our side like this. So our elbow is down. Our shoulder is over our elbow. Press up through our waist, through our leg. We want a nice arch here. And if it's appropriate, you can open your top arm up and look up to the ceiling. But our goal is to just really press, have a nice arch here. Engaging our legs, engaging our core, and breathing. And we're going to switch sides. So pressing up. I can't see my timer anymore. That wasn't very smart. Okay, here we go. Press up, get your nice arch. Top arm up to the ceiling if it's appropriate. Really open your chest. Press, press, press. If you want to try and challenge, you can lift your top leg while you're still pressing through your bottom leg, engaging it. 3, 2, and 1, relax. Nice. Okay. Our next is our tricep press. Forgot to get this ready. So, you want to use a couch or a chair. I have an ottoman here. You can do this with your feet on the floor or on the ball. Using the ball will just force you to engage your core a little bit more. Sit on the edge of whatever you're sitting on. You want your fingers facing your body, just on the outside of your bum, not too wide. And then if you have a ball, put your feet up on the ball. And we're going to dip down. We're going to try and keep our bums as close to the edge as possible. So it looks like this. And we're not going to slam. 1, keep your elbows pointed back. 2, don't let them flare out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, rest if you need to. 11, be strong through your shoulders. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Well done. All right. Our last 3 are crunches and for our back. So either sit on your ball or lay on the floor. If you're sitting on your ball, it will help if you put your feet underneath the sofa or up against a wall. And we're just going to do sit-ups. So here we go. 1. At the top, you really want to pull into your core. 2, crunch. 3, 4, 5, be nice and controlled. We don't want any jerking. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can put your hands gently behind your head if you need some support. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Well done. Okay, this next one, we called it Superman when I was a kid in gymnastics. So if you're on the floor, let me model real fast. You're flat on your stomach, hands over your head, see? And then you're just going to lift up gently and back down. So that would be 1. If you're using a ball, you're going to put your stomach on the ball, put your feet out behind you, either up against a wall or under a couch would be helpful. I'm just going tough it out here. You can put your hands behind your head, on your hips, and we're going to gently lift up. So we're engaging our back muscles, our obliques with love handles. For that muffin top. 3, 4, really lift and extend. 5, you're gonna elongate your body. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more. 11, you don't want to crank your back, so it should be a gentle press. 12, 13, 14, and last one, 15, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Excellent. Okay, side crunches. Again, working those obliques, working on those love handles. We like love handles. Loving's good, but too much love handles, not so good. So this one is best if your feet are up against a wall, and I stack my legs like this to kind of support me. And then you're going down to the side. If you're, sorry, let me show you on the floor too. On the floor, you're just laying on your side, and we're pulling up. That's a crunch. There's 1. There's 2. Okay? On the ball, there we go. Difficult without a ball. 1, 2, really feel the crunch right here when you come up. 3, just squeeze it. 4, when we squeeze and when we twist, it's wringing out the toxins out of our organs, helping break up those fat cells in your hips. 5, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can pull your arm, really clench. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, we don't want to have one sexy side and one side with giant muffin top, so switch sides. We're going to do 15 again, nice and slow. The key here is going slow and being controlled. Here we go. 1, yikes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, exhale as you crunch. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more, 13, 14, and 15. Great. Last exercise, we're going to do squats. And I do this against the wall. The wall's kind of far. I'm going to just model real fast over here. So if you have a ball, you can stand against the wall with your feet about hip distance apart. You want to rotate your hips so that your pelvis is nice and flat. And you're just going to roll down, keeping your knees in line with your ankles. There's 1. If you don't have a ball, which I'm going to model, do my reps this way. Same position, feet hip distance apart. Check that your hips, your pant line is nice and level. We don't want any bumps sticking out. So level that pelvis, stand up nice and tall. Put your hands on your hips, and we're going to squat back like if you're sitting down into a chair. So here we go. I'm going to put my hands in front for balance. 1, 2, sit back into that chair. You should be able to lift your toes. There shouldn't be any weight on them. 3, 4, 5, 6, pull into your core. 7, 8. This is another one you can do with a weight in your hand, a medicine ball or a dumbbell. 9, I like to hold it out for the entire time. Strengthens your arms. We'll say 12. I get really distracted. 13, 14, and 15. Great. So that's my core routine. I usually do 2 sets of 15, sometimes 2 sets of 20. Takes me 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how many reps I do. Do it a couple times a week, and it does wonders for my running because it's strengthening my core, and it'll give you a nice runner's abs. So enjoy. 1 more set. Go.